that labelling of GE food hasn't been carried out or enforced by the government since 2003. And the talk actually covered issues to do with how the decision-making process is around GE foods, where it's done, the lack of ability for New Zealanders to appeal those decisions, and the high level of pesticides that are in those same GE foods, and the fact that we can't choose. People seem to have lost their right to choose which is the foods that they want, unless they go organic or something that's actually declared to be GE free. They can't tell always, and that's really unfortunate.
In this day and age, we really need to be careful about what we're consuming.
We should have very strong country of origin labelling. It should be very clear. It should be over a wide range of products, and it should be mandatory. The voluntary country of origin labelling we see in supermarkets is really basically fruit and vegetables, and quite pathetic in processed goods. The fruit and veggies that are grown in New Zealand, fine, great, no GE, and limited other issues. The food coming in from Australia, more and more of it is irradiated, and now we have the issues of serious radiation from Fukushima and the likes, and the fact that we've got producers here, pork industry for example, is having to compete with 45% of the pork brought into New Zealand is 45% of the pork eaten in New Zealand is imported. And those same, the pigs for that might be in cages that would not be allowed in New Zealand or are being phased out in New Zealand. They can have all sorts of chemicals put into them, and there's nothing to stop them and nothing for our consumers to be able to make that decision not to buy that.
Now the food bill, there's going to be an announcement by the government this week, is that right?
The food bill is actually put on hold briefly. It's been stalled because of the issues around Fonterra, and we really want to hear the end of all the inquiries on Fonterra before we carry on looking at the submissions that have come in for the second round on the food bill. I'm pleased to be part of that. I wasn't in the early stages, but it's come back to the select committee. I'm part of that now. There's been some submissions. We'll hear them early in the new year, and that will be reported back to Parliament. The new time is in April sometime. We did make some improvements so far in the food bill, and all that work was done last year by consumers and concerned people, the things about saving seed and all that, that's protected. GE is back in as something that can be considered, it's not will be, but can be considered as a food safety issue, and that had been taken out. So we've had some gains, we want to make some more.
Right.